Yo, Johannesburg, Jozi, Egoli, the city of gold. This place has more names than a rapper with an identity crisis, but trust me, it's got a story. Before the gold rush, Johannesburg was just a bunch of grasslands chilling like a lion on a lazy Sunday. Nobody thought this place would be anything special, then bam, gold. In 1886, a dude named George Harrison stumbled upon a shiny rock. Turned out it wasn't just any rock, it was a gold nugget. Word got out faster than you can say bling, and just like that, Johannesburg was born. People from all walks of life, from miners to merchants to, let's be real, some shady characters rushed in hoping to strike it rich. Imagine a giant game of musical chairs, but instead of chairs, it's gold claims, and instead of music, it's the sound of pickaxes and dynamite. That was Johannesburg in the early days. Tents turned into shacks, shacks turned into buildings, and before you knew it, a city was rising from the dust. But let's be clear, this wasn't some romantic adventure. Life in the goldfields was tough, the work was dangerous, the conditions were harsh, and the competition was fierce, but for those who struck gold, it was life-changing. With great gold comes great wealth, and with great wealth comes some seriously powerful dudes. Enter the landlords, mining magnates who became the kings of Johannesburg. Guys like Cecil John Rhodes, Alfred Beit and Barney Barnato, these guys were like the Jay-Z's and Beyoncés of their time. They controlled the mines, the money and pretty much everything else. Now these landlords weren't all bad. They built hospitals, schools and even a stock exchange. But let's not forget, they also built their empires on the backs of cheap African labor. The legacy of the landlords is complex, a mix of progress and exploitation. Johannesburg wasn't just about digging holes in the ground. As the gold kept flowing, the city started to take shape. Railways were built, connecting Johannesburg to the rest of South Africa. Banks, shops and businesses sprouted up like mushrooms after the rain. Johannesburg was becoming a modern metropolis, a melting pot of cultures and ambitions. But amidst this growth, the seeds of inequality were sown, setting the stage for the conflicts to come. Section 5. Beyond the gold standard. Gold might have built Johannesburg, but it couldn't last forever. As the mines started to dry up, the city had to find new ways to hustle. Luckily, Johannesburg is a city that knows how to adapt. Manufacturing, finance and services became the new gold. Johannesburg transformed itself into a hub for business and innovation. But this economic shift also brought new challenges like unemployment and poverty, especially in communities that had been excluded from the city's prosperity. Section 6, a city divided, apartheid's grip. Now, we can't talk about Johannesburg without talking about apartheid, the system of racial segregation that cast a dark shadow over South Africa. Apartheid hit Johannesburg hard, dividing the city along racial lines. Black South Africans were forced into townships, denied basic rights, and excluded from the city's wealth. Johannesburg became a tale of two cities, one affluent and white, the other impoverished and black. Section 7, the struggle for freedom. But even in the darkest of times, the spirit of resistance burned bright. Johannesburg became a hotbed of the anti-apartheid movement. Leaders like Nelson Mandela and Walter Sisulu walked these streets, organizing protests, challenging the regime and demanding equality. The world watched in awe as ordinary South Africans, led by extraordinary individuals, fought for their freedom. And finally, in 1994, apartheid crumbled, and South Africa took its first steps towards democracy. Section 8, Johannesburg today, a city in transition. So where is Johannesburg at today? It's a city still figuring things out, still grappling with its past, but always striving for a brighter future. It's a city of contrasts, where gleaming skyscrapers cast shadows on sprawling townships. Johannesburg is a city of entrepreneurs and artists, of dreamers and hustlers. It's a city that never sleeps, always buzzing with energy. It's a city that's constantly evolving, always reinventing itself. Section 9. City of gold, city of hope. Johannesburg's story is far from over. It's a story of resilience, of transformation, of the enduring human spirit. It's a story that reminds us that even in the face of adversity, hope can bloom in the most unexpected places. Johannesburg, city of gold, city of hope, a city that will always hold a special place in my heart and in the hearts of all who have walked its streets.